Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you all had a wonderful week. Got Mother's Day weekend coming up. So in honor of that, we have a very hard workout coming up. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Warming up with some squats. We got a lot of legs today. Almost all legs today. It'll be a good one. Let's go ahead and go into some leg swings. And lateral leg swings. And switch. Lateral. Come on out. Let's go head circles. And switch directions. You will need a towel. I'm not sure if I said that already, but you knew you needed a towel. That right arm comes across. Up and over. Left arm across. And up and over. Alrighty, team, we're going to go right into it. First station. A new one for us. We are progressing this a little bit from last week. So last week, we did the reverse lunge to knee raise, working on our balance, okay? Today, I'm gonna continue with that, but going to add a towel press. So we're gonna go into a reverse lunge. As I stand, I press that towel overhead. I guess it would help if you could see, huh? Okay, reverse lunge, stand, balance on that leg, towel goes overhead. We'll go 30 seconds on one side, 30 on the other. Now, the towel going overhead will be a little more difficult with the balance aspect. If you need to just bring your toe to a hover over the ground so that you're there in case you need it, that's totally fine. For those of you who are not fond of lunges, we'll go squat to towel raise, but I still want you to go single leg to work on that balance. Okay, if I'm doing this seated, I'm still gonna raise that leg, then 30 seconds through, I'll switch. You got it? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, pause for a second when you drive that knee up. Really work on the balance. You are halfway. Go ahead and switch legs. Whoop, not as stable on this side. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Finish with the towel. Station 2, going into a wall sit. You know it, you'll love it. Holding at a position I'm comfortable with. Okay, let's try and go hands off legs there. Obviously, Not expecting you to hold it for the whole time. If you need to come up and rest for a second, that's totally fine. If you're gonna do this seated, I want you to go towel out in front, tension on that towel, focusing on my breathing. Still getting good core work. We got it? 2, 1, go. 1 minute on the clock. These always seem to be harder when I'm doing them than I thought they would be when I planned them. Halfway. You got 10, hold it. In 3, 2, 1. Come on up, nice job. Got a little bit of cardio coming up, surprise. I know we usually don't do cardio this early in our round, but we're going to. We got a cross jack. So, similar to a jumping jack, gonna look like this. So if you watch my upper body, my arms are crossing, okay, alternating right over left, left over right. That's not really imperative, but helps the OCD, so if you want to alternate, go ahead and alternate. Okay, and then lower body, same thing, alternating right over left, left over right. Okay? If you don't want to jump, totally fine. We'll step. Okay, so just bringing that right, then bringing that left. If you're doing this seated, same thing with the stepping. Okay, crossing one over the other, making sure to swing those arms, still getting that heart rate up. Okay? In 2, 1, go. You're halfway. Got a lower intensity move coming up, so let's earn it. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Slowly make your way to the ground or the mat. Going into a glute bridge. So here, lying on the ground, I'll bridge up and squeeze, then control on the way back down. Notice my full foot stays planted on the ground, okay? So I'm not coming up on my toes. Squeeze, hold for a second, back down. If you're gonna do this standing, we'll go hamstring curl and squeeze to down, switching halfway through. Same thing, seated, curl and squeeze, switching halfway through. All right? Should feel a little bit easy compared to what we've done so far. You're up in 2, 1, go. This is working my hamstrings and my glutes, so I'm looking to feel this in the posterior. You're halfway. If you're standing or seated, switch legs. If you're with me, hang in there. You got 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Relax. You can stay exactly where you are. Going into a dead bug. We will alternate this time. So I believe last week we did the same side. Today we're alternating, so that's going to look like this. Left leg comes out, right arm comes back. I'll meet back in the middle. Then I will switch. Okay, slow and controlled here. Does not need to be a fast movement. All right. If this is a little bit difficult, I want you to bring those arms down, brace on the ground, and just do a heel tap. That will be just fine if you're going to do it. Standing, we'll go hands behind head and then opposite elbow to opposite knee. So my right elbow comes to my left knee, my left elbow comes to my right knee. Same thing seated, opposite. Okie dokie. 3, 2, 1, go. You are halfway. You got 10. And 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Slowly make your way up off the ground. Going into a squat hold and lateral step. Gonna look like this. Low. Okay, stepping out, alternating. Remember here, my goal is to keep my torso upright instead of falling forward like this. All right, if I'm doing that seated, same thing, but I want you to add a raise. So you'll go raise, step, raise, step. All right? I'm feeling it's going to be a long minute. We are up in 2, 1, go. Gotta get low there. You're halfway. If this isn't getting difficult yet, see if you can get a little bit lower. We got 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Grab that towel. Going into a towel bent over row. If you have dumbbells, feel free to use them here. If you're using the towel, we are going to go overhand grip today, so my knuckles are out. Hinging at the hips until my upper body is parallel with the ground. Then I'm pulling straight in, squeezing at the top, keeping that tension on the towel, controlling as I bring it back out. Okay, I'll do the exact same thing seated. Make sure you're squeezing, make sure you're keeping tension on that towel. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, if you have dumbbells, using either 2 of them or 1, totally fine. Your workout, you control that tension. controlled. You got 10. Then we got one more station of water. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Towel goes on the ground. One cardio station, you know how it goes. Cardio will be quick feet over the towel. So forward, backward. Okay? If the jumping is not comfortable for you, we'll go quick stepping. And then same thing seated. Now, like we always talk about, if that towel is concerning, make an imaginary line in your head and just do quick feet over that, okay? Depending on if you have hardwood or carpet. 1 minute to water. We are up in 2, 1, go. Water coming, guys. Keep it up, gotta earn it. Halfway, 30 more seconds. Keep it up, keep it up. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Get some water. Nice work, guys. Alrighty, guys, right back at it. Going into that reverse lunge to press, working on our balance, working on our legs. So into that reverse lunge, as I stand, that knee drives up and that towel goes up, okay? If the balance is a little bit iffy, just let that foot hover over the ground, okay? You don't need to bring that knee all the way up. If you do not prefer lunges, we'll go into a squat to raise. Alrighty, and if I'm doing it seated, same thing. We got it? Let's get it going in 3, 2, 1, round 2. Let's get it started. Seconds, then we switch. You are halfway, go ahead and switch legs. You got 10. And 3, 2, 1. Good work. You know what's coming. We got a wall sit. Okay. As low in that wall sit as you are comfortable with, you do not have to hold it for the full minute. You can rest as needed. If you are doing this seated, towel out, tension, focusing on your breathing. We got it? In 3, 2, 1. 1 minute on the clock. Sue and Kathy and everybody whose legs are stronger than mine. If you want to do this single leg, go ahead. I shall stick to double. Have a hard enough time with this. You are halfway. 30 more seconds here. Ooh, it's getting hard. We got 10. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Shake it out. Good work. Whew. Going into that cross jack. Okay, alternating legs and arms. If you'd rather step than jump, please feel free to do so. Same thing seated. Still getting that heart rate up. Mine's already up. We ready? 2, 1, go. You're halfway. Keep it up. Going to the ground after this. It's a long time, I know. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Slowly make your way to the ground. Going into that glute bridge. Bridging up, squeezing at the top, weight in my full foot, then controlling on the way down. Slow and controlled is the name of the game. If you are standing, we'll go single leg, hamstring curl. Switching halfway through. And then same thing seated. Squeeze, relax. Okay? We are up in 2, 1, go. Think about driving your knees out. You're halfway. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Stay where you are. Arms and legs go up to dead bug. We're alternating. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Modification number 1 will be hands down, 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 doing a heel tap. If I am standing, I'll go hands behind my head, opposite knee to elbow, and then same thing seated. All right, we are up in 2, 1, go. You are halfway. got 10. Main chance to work our abs here. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Make your way up off the ground. Take your time. Going into that squat hold, lateral press, okay? If you're doing this seated, same thing, except wants you to add a raise, then step. Alrighty? We are up in 3, 2, 1, get low. Make sure you're staying low. Make sure that torso stays upright as much as possible. You are halfway. You got 10. Make sure you're low. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Grab that towel or dumbbells. Going into that bent over row, tension on the towel, pulling up, squeezing at the top, controlling on the way down. It'll be the exact same thing seated. If you have dumbbells, either holding both of them or holding one. Okay, whatever will work. You're up in 2, 1, go. Make sure you have that tension. Make sure you're squeezing at the top. You are halfway. Your workout, you control that tension. You control how much back work you're getting. You got 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Good work. You have 1 station left to water. It will be quick feet over the towel or an imaginary line. Coming forward and back. If you don't want to jump, we'll go quick steps. Okay? And then same thing, seated. We ready? 3, 2, 1. 1 minute to water. Let's do it. You are halfway. 30 seconds to water. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Grab some water, and we have 1 more round. Good work, guys. Alrighty, team, last round, 8 more minutes of work. Let's finish it out, starting with that reverse lunge to press, lunging back, pressing up as I stand. Okay, driving that knee up for balance work. If you're not comfortable with that knee all the way up, just let it hover over the ground so that it's there if you need it. Okay, if you want to squat, squat, leg raise, still getting that balance work, still pressing that towel overhead. If you're doing it seated, press and step. We got it? 3, 2, 1, go. Let's start with this leg this time. You are halfway, switch legs. You got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Going into that wall sit. Working on getting as close to parallel to the ground as I can. Okay, if I'm going to do it seated, that towel comes out. Tension on the towel, focusing on my breathing. One minute on the clock. You're up in 2, 1, go. Hold it for as long as you can. If you need to stand up and shake it out, no problem. Just get right back to work. Try not to look at the clock. Halfway. Last time here. And 10 seconds, finish it out. I know it's burning. In 3, 2, 1. Woo. Shake it out. Good work there. Going into that cross jack. Little bit of cardio. Okay, if you don't want to jump, we will step over. Same thing, seated. Okay, stepping over, still swinging those arms. All right, let's do it. 2, 1, go. You are halfway. 30 more seconds here, then we hit the ground. Not because we're tired, because we're working down there. Keep it up, guys. Almost there. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Make your way down. Going in to that glute bridge. Squeezing at the top, then slow on the way down. Knees driving out. Okay, if I'm standing, leg curl and squeeze, then release. Seated, leg curl and squeeze, then release. We got 1 minute. In 2, 1, go. You're halfway. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Good work. Stay where you are. Going into that alternating dead bug. Arms come up, legs come up, opposite arm and leg extend. Okay, option 2 will be arms on the ground, then a heel tap. Option 3 will be a standing, hand behind head, opposite knee to elbow, and then same thing seated, opposite knee to elbow. Last chance for some core work. We are up in 2, 1, go. You are halfway. You got 10. Three, 2, 1. You are finished on the ground. Slowly make your way up. We got 3 more stations to finish off our Friday workout. Going into that squat hold, lateral step. Okay, if you're gonna do this seated, we'll go raise, step, stand low, torso stays upright. You know the deal. In 3, 2, 1, go. See if you can get a little bit lower for this last round, last minute of work. I'm gonna try to see how long I can hold it here. You're halfway. Hold that good positioning. We're so close. You got 10 seconds. Make it your best 10. Get low, torso upright. In 3, 2, 1. Good work. Grab that towel or dumbbells. Bent over row, coming up. Overhand grip. Hinging at the hips, pulling in. Squeeze at the top. Then control the release. Same thing seated. That's really all I have to say about it. You ready? 2, 1, go. Last time here. Make sure you're squeezing. Last chance to work our back here. You are halfway. You got 10. And 3, 2, 1. Done there. You know what's coming. Last minute of work, last minute of cardio, going into those quick steps, either over the towel or over an imaginary line. If you want to just step without jumping, no problem. If you want to do it seated, no problem, moving your feet back and forth. 1 minute, guys. We ready? Set, go. Last minute here. See if you can turn it on a little bit. This is your last station for the day. You are halfway. 30 more seconds of work, guys. We can do it. Ooh, it's a long 30 though. You got 10. Turn it on, guys. A little bit quicker. Three, 2, 1. Done with your workout. Good work, guys. Get some water. We will stretch in just a moment. Alrighty, team. Let's go ahead and stretch. That right leg comes forward, slight bend in the knee. Stretching my hamstring, the back of that leg. And a little bit longer in the stance, straighten the leg. Go ahead and switch. That left leg comes forward, slight bend. And a little bit longer, straighten the leg. And come on up. That right leg comes back, hip flexors go forward. Stretching our quads, the front of our legs. And cross it over, sit into the hip. Switch. That left leg comes back, hip flexors go forwards. Cross it over, sit into the hip. And come on out, turn that head to the left. Tuck the chin. Turn it to the right. That right arm comes across. Up and over. And left arm comes across. and over. Alrighty, guys, legs a little bit wider, bend over, reach for the ground as you come up, big arms, big inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, inhale up. Alrighty, guys, Friday workout done. Nice job. Happy Mother's Day. Hope you all have a wonderful Mother's Day, wonderful weekend. I'll see you Monday.